Hello everyone, welcome back into another episode of Last Protagonist Plays Octopath Traveler. I hope you guys are doing well as always. On yesterday's stream, we continued going through Cyrus's Chapter 3 quest and we cleared that out. We figured out that Ivan, the headmaster of the school, was the one who stole the book. Big surprise, I know, we got Scooby-Dooed again. So after that, we then started H'aanit's fourth chapter to try to defeat Red Eye and rescue her master Zonnet, and we succeeded. We killed the Red Eye, everyone became free from their curse, and we essentially beat the game, at least for H'aanit. So today we'll be continuing from that point by checking out some of the other chapters 4. So I think my goal here is to clear out the chapters 4 for the people in my party. Basically Alphen, Therion, and Oberic. So that way, well, at least Alphen and Therion. So that way, when I do the chapters for the other characters, my team can compensate for the other characters' lower levels. So anyway, let me fix this real quick. Weird. Okay. Still don't know how to fix her thing. Let's check out the store. It's been a while since we've been here. So, one of the last things I did was that I went to the tavern and we had some party member dialogue, travel banter. So, coming back in, looks like we have some more. So, let's go ahead and check what this is all about. I've got a question. Are you any good at writing letters? Letters. Can't say I am. Wait, we've heard this one. Did I not save it after the fact? I wonder if you can re-trigger that or something. So I'm gonna go in to the Whisperwood and then back out just to see if anything changes. I never did get that treasure chest. It's going to bother me. Aha. Or not.
It's a good day for battle.
Hey, Joe Black. How's it going? It's going well myself. Yourself? Getting through it. You just don't have enough HP to make stealing worth it.
I will cut you down.
Oh, they lived?
Here goes nothing. This calls for certain.
Come in, if thou darest.
So I essentially just picked the wrong one to shoot.
Thou didst fight with courage.
H'aanit's about to level up. You're trying to make your cat stay still for a minute, you just need to make your bed. Rip. Feeling great, man. Just imagine if we had that during the fight with Red Eye. It would have made all the difference in the world.
You won't feel a thing.
That did unironically bother
Bring
me
it
for a
on.
long time, though. I have been thinking about going back for it.
Try again.
Damn, H'aanit has almost 20,000 JP on hand. Okay. I'm actually going to go and use the inn for once, since I have not been using my money for anything recently.
Oi!
Did I ever make this dude move? Do I think I'm close to the end of the game? Sort of, but it's hard to say. I'm on the chapters 4 for all the characters, which seems to be the final chapter for them. So unless there's some epilogue type content, maybe. But since I did beat H'aanit's chapter 4, I'm not too worried about the others now. Alright, so Therion is up there. I think I might go up here and check his out because we have some unexplored regions over here, so maybe we'll get another shrine. What's the fastest way here? Let's go from Still Snow and the Whitewood. Do the stories interconnect? That's a good question. I have not seen any semblance of that yet, unfortunately. Which is one of my bigger complaints about the game. Because at least in SaGa Frontier, even though it was a saga-based game and had their characters doing different things most of the time, there were times when party members would choose to like leave you depending on your actions and whatnot, or if their own goals caused them to leave. Whereas there's really no sense of agency between some of these characters, and it seems like they would realistically never work together.
Let us fight with honor.
Like, some of the characters, like, I work alone, and then he immediately parties up with the team. I'm like, this is dumb as hell. Okay, what level are these things? I should have paid a little bit more attention. Oh, wait. We got this. But despite all that, like, the combat is pretty cool. It's just, I think a little bit held back by the super high encounter rate and how tanky the enemies are. I feel like you could have either one or the two, but not both together.
This calls for surgery.
Out of my way. Ignis Arctic.
Letting the hunt begin. Yeah! A torrent of arrows!
Should have used luminescence.
My turn. I appreciate it. Really?
Now then. I will cut you down.
Bring it on. Ha!
Hey, Robbie, how's it going?
That's what I'm talking about.
Congrats again on beating Battletoads. Are you back from vacation already? Olive of Life.
Standest thou against me? Then be hunted.
The battle is truly joined.
All right. Yeah. Need some of this?
My turn. Ignis Arctic.
Wait, why did I do way less damage? I forgot to buff it up. That's a real facepalm moment right there.
Holy strike, striking true.
I'm ready. Ignis Arctic.
Here we go. Need some of this?
Now then.
Hey, Platinum Chip, nice to see you again.
I will cut you down. The thrill of the fight.
Yeah, they still get pretty decent experience from these guys, at least. Wait, this is a dead end. This is where we fought the damn dragon, isn't it? Ugh! I should have gone the left way.
Come on.
It's
I've
a bear.
got better things to do.
The battle is truly joined. Death by 1,000 cuts.
I appreciate it. Really?
Letting my arrow fly and true. A torrent of arrows.
Here goes nothing.
Letting the hunt begin.
I was a little bit confused why I had so much BP. I'd forgotten that I'd surprised them.
Bring it on. Need some of this?
Out of my way. I'm ready. I appreciate it. Really. And that's that.
I guess the bear is worth less experience than the leopard thingy. Man, can't believe I went the wrong way. Wait, no I didn't. Wait, does this not connect in? I don't think it does. Wait, I've never been here. Okay, we're fine, maybe.
I'll make this quick.
It's a wyvern.
Now then,
Hey Nazo, nice to see you again. How you doing?
Here goes nothing.
What
Oh, Robbie, now you're playing Double Dragon? Are you going to play Battletoads and Double Dragon when you're done? Nazo, I can't help but notice that you misspelled rapping again. Restore great health. That's how you spell it? That is not how you should spell it. That is extremely wrong. Oh, that was a sword, not a dagger. I'm blind. I wasn't paying enough
battle is
attention.
truly joy. I will cut you down.
Bring it on. This calls for certain.
Ignis Arctic.
coming, if thou dare. Rain and arrows upon me.
Hey, without horns, nice to see you.
I honor thee, my quarry.
So I just didn't go left when I first went into this area is what it was. But I have been everywhere else. Pretty sure this is all a dead end though,
Out of my way.
because it doesn't connect.
Senta Sol!
Have at you. I will cut you down.
All right. This calls for certain.
Letting the hunt begin.
Victory shall be mine. I will cut you down.
All right.
What next?
And that's that.
Wait, there's a chest up there. How did I miss that? I think I was just trying to get out of this area because I was underleveled.
Things to do. My turn.
Yeah, because this was the first chapter 3. And I did it as soon as I could, essentially. Guess that makes sense.
Have at you.
Oh, he doesn't have the dancer class on anymore, that's right. Forgot.
I will cut you down.
Here goes nothing.
What next? Holy strike, striking true.
Have at you.
Where's the nearest tavern?
We made it. Wait, there was a chest over there.
Come on, I've got better things to do.
Have at you.
Is it worth coming back this way after all?
I will cut you down.
Bring it on. A tempest comes.
Try this.
What next?
Victory.
My turn. Ignis Arde.
Here we go.
So did you guys hear the news that there's going to be Silk Song DLC for free next year, allegedly?
Ha! Try again.
You had not heard that. Oh yeah, Team Cherry just posted something on their YouTube like an hour ago or two. You guys haven't heard that? No bamboozles, no silk posts. It's real news. Which honestly kind of makes me annoyed. Like, why not delay the game? Make it even bigger if it's going to be free. Or, I don't know. Why not wait till 2027? Makes me regret playing games when they come out nowadays.
This is the beginning of your end.
Have at you.
Logos, you were fast on that one? Yeah.
Aim well.
Am I going to play it? Oh, definitely. Oh, that's the wrong skill.
Here we go.
Will I play it the day it comes out? That I'm a little bit less sure about.
A tempest comes.
On stream, most likely, yeah.
Ignis Arctic.
What next? Holy strike, strike and true.
Don't worry, it'll come out 7 years from now as an entirely new game. We get to play as Lace.
Battle is truly joined.
I don't know. I mean, the first Hollow Knight had DLC, so
By 1,000 cuts.
What next?
hey, Chadwick, you are the Brute Squad. Yeah, so apparently Rob Reiner's son has been held as the lead suspect in the murder.
Lightning, done my bidding.
Not fire, not wind.
Here goes nothing.
So maybe maces, blunt damage?
This calls for sure. Ha! Try again.
Galamoth, none of the Hollow Knight DLC was large, the largest being Godhome. To be fair, Godhome added a lot of content. In a way. What is this? Tomb of the Imperator. Do I even need to be in here? If only we had a Chaos Cloak? What is a Chaos Cloak? And what does it do? That's a purple chest.
Standest thou against me?
It's cats!
Then be hunted. Let my arrow fly and true.
Hell yes, we got them. No, I should have tried to capture them and see if they have any abilities.
Victory shall be mine. Death by 1,000 cuts.
Out of my way. I appreciate it. Really.
All right.
We're gonna gain a ton of experience in
Try
JP.
again.
Galamoth, you don't notice the typos unless you get them pointed out. Missed a good one earlier. Also, welcome back in. Don't remember saying hi.
You won't feel a thing.
My turn. Ignis Arctic.
Here we go.
Victory shall be mine. I will cut you down.
They're weaker than I was expecting.
Letting the hunt begin. Rain and arrows up on.
I've never pointed it out directly,
I
but
follow thee, my quarry.
the way she says upon, she makes it sound like two words. So she's raining arrows up onto them. Like they are at a higher elevation than she is or something.
Let's see what you got. Bring it on.
Yeah, we had a misspelling of rapping earlier. I had to call it out.
This calls for surgery.
Have at you.
Brother. He hit none of the ones that he needed to hit.
My turn. Ignis Arden.
Letting the hunt begin.
Good job, Linda.
All right.
They've been silenced? That's mean.
Out of my way! The thrill of the fight.
Don't trust this to be nothing.
Let's see what
Right.
you got.
Victory shall be mine.
Who is Max? Oh, you know TJ?
Out of my way!
How are those things even weak to?
Here goes nothing. A tempest comes.
Ignis Arden.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Hey, Male Laser, how come we call them rappers and not rapists? Why? I'm assuming this is a setup to a joke. Otherwise, you very well know why. But what are these things weak to?
Sorcery.
They're weak to sorcery, okay.
And that's that.
Logos, you do tend to dislike the rapists.
Let us fight with honor.
All right.
Now then.
Ignis Arden.
Come in, if thou darest. Holy strike, striking true.
The battle is truly, I think not.
Bring it on.
My turn.
I should have used rest. What was I thinking?
I appreciate it, really. And that's that.
Oberik's about to level up.
I'll make this quick.
There's a lot of different enemies in this
Bring
place.
it on.
Cursed armor.
Have at you. Dead by 1,000 cuts.
What next? and arrows up on them.
Ignis Arctic. Out of my way. Ignis Arctic.
Victory shall be mine.
All right. Oh, time for a rest.
Letting the hunt begin.
Armor break all? That might not be bad. Oh.
Rain and arrows up on them.
Hey, Stella, nice to see you again.
Thou didst fight with courage.
You said you were traveling yesterday, right? How did that go?
Let us fight with honor.
Out of my way. Ignis Arctic.
Victory shall be mine. Lightning strikes.
Bring it on. Cool off.
What next? Holy strike, striking true.
What's the big idea?
Really just... They're weak to arrows. I never tried that, really. I'm disappointed in myself.
Shucks.
Wait, he's silenced? I didn't think about that.
Rain arrows upon them. The thrill of the fight.
Stella, you had to run to your connecting flight in Denver and it messed up your throat for the next 2 hours. That's what happened to me in Texas. The air quality down there was not good. What? The sense of danger is overwhelming. Are you certain you wish to proceed? Wait, was there... Where was the last save point? Kind of back there?
This is the beginning of your end.
Damn it, I really... No, I have to do this now.
I appreciate it, really.
How about you?
Here goes nothing. This calls for surgery.
Letting the hunt begin.
Cool. You're nowhere near athletic enough to run in dry, high-altitude air without any acclimatizing first.
Battle is truly joy.
But you got it done though, right?
Bring it on. Need some of this?
Out of my way. I'm ready. I appreciate it.
Really?
No, that was the
What's
worst.
next?
She made me look like a fool because of that miss.
Holy strike, striking true.
Bring it on.
Every time she does say "Holy Strike, striking true," I do die on the inside a little bit.
My turn.
Holding back a miracle indeed.
Have at you. Watch my blade dance. With each battle, I grow stronger.
Think I can tame that whirling mass of water? Whirling. Crystals, whatever? Yeah, I could tame almost anything that's not a boss. So that guy, it ain't nothing to me. Alright, now that we've gotten some
I'll
SP
make
back,
this quick.
let's go ahead and defeat the boss of this area.
Bring it on. This calls for surgery.
Now then. Out of my way.
What next? The hunt endeth.
Yalamoth, if I had a lightsaber, what color would you want it to be? You've always liked purple. It's a good question. Millionaire obtained 1,000,000 leaves. Holy crap. Damn, we've got 387,000 on hand. It's a good question. What would be the most unobtrusive one? Fluorescent white. The sense of danger is overwhelming. Are you certain you wish to proceed? I'm ready.
Let's get this over.
It's a Cyclops!
Victory shall be mine.
I like this a lot because, ironically enough, the ancient Greeks would find elephant bones, and because of the way that there's like a hole in their skull, that's where the Cyclops myth came from. They thought it was their one eye. So now having a one-eyed elephant kind of brings it a little bit full circle.
My turn.
Chadwick, you want a beige one? Oh, that horn says invisible lightsaber. Camo. Yeah, what kind of camo? Behemoth. 8% chance to still. Could start off doing this. He's weak to daggers.
Bring it on.
What next?
I did try arrows already, didn't I?
Have at you.
Bring it on.
Right, he's not weak to dark. That's good to know.
The light is my friend.
He's weak to lights.
Out of my way.
Come in, if thou darest.
Wait, it doesn't say untamable. It just said 0% is all. We can capture a behemoth?
Holding back nothing.
Incredible heal for all.
Rain and arrows up on them.
All right.
Wait, he's already at yellow HP?
Cursed witchery.
My turn.
Elemental fruit.
Here we go.
Okay, cool. He was weak to staves. Stella, your favorite color has always been yellow, so you use yellow. Does Gucci have a specific color or pattern? Like the gold logos? The fact that its eyes are front and center suggests to you that this Ella beast is in fact a carnivore? Very well could be. Does appear to have rending teeth as well as tusks. Bizarre physiology. I think it might be meant to have been based on a real fake Gorgon.
Yeah. Pick your poison.
I'm sorry.
Damn, son, he hit really hard.
Bring it on. That's what I'm here for. My turn.
The battle is truly joined.
He's got red health. I can't do too much damage, otherwise he might die. We don't have false swipes with him, unfortunately. I think I'm just gonna defend. Hopefully the poison doesn't kill it. No!
With each
I was gonna try to
I
steal
grow
and
stronger.
capture. Oh well. The Gowl Breaker. We already got one of these. So to get for coming here too late. So instead of saving grace for now, let's do the magic thing. Oh, she doesn't have the magic thing. He does, right? Wait, he was never a scholar. Oh, wait, for real? Could have been doing so much more damage this entire time. Here's the elemental thing. Anyway. Ever notice carnivores never have big ostentatious bone growths? Elephants and stuff all have that, but not carnivores.
I'll make this quick.
All right.
I think it might just be because those big ostentatious bone growths might slow them down. Essentially, most animals come down to being a mobile mouth. And carnivores, like cats, are the exception when they use their claws and stuff. Trying to think of what other carnivores... I guess you could argue that some insects are carnivorous and they're a little bit different. I don't want to fight these. Right, well, anyway, let's fight these.
Need some of this?
How about you?
Out of my way.
Damn, he really just did that to me when I was about to go crazy on him.
What next? Yeah. Holy strike, striking true. What next? Holy strike, striking true.
No, then.
Bring it on.
My turn.
Could have rested.
Let's do that. And that's that.
Southern Northreach Wilds, danger level 45. Northreach, Western Still Snow Wilds to Still Snow. And what's over here? It's a cave. Maw of the Ice Dragon? We'll probably have to come here for his quest or something. So I'll leave this alone because it's not a shrine. Oh my goodness, having that evasive maneuver skill equipped is a world of difference.
You won't feel a thing.
No, then.
For Talios, they only have one weakness?
What's the big... Bring it on. A tempest comes.
My turn.
Walruses, on one hand, are predators, but they use their tusks in the same way as elephants use theirs. Yeah, I agree with what Meow was saying, that the bone growths and whatnot are for show or defense, whereas predators probably need to be a bit more efficient.
I appreciate it. Really.
Letting my
And these
arrow
things
fly
are really
true.
quick.
What next?
Now then.
He missed both!
Bring it on.
Alright, so they're not weak to swords, at least.
This calls for surgery.
They're weak to axes. And these things are more mobile than a leprechaun from Alabama.
Letting the hunt begin it.
All right. Let's get that. This calls for surgery.
Out of my way. I appreciate it. Really. Don't start things you can't finish.
They used to put bears against bulls. Had to be a brutal matchup. Oh, man. Part of me is kind of curious which would win, to be honest. I feel like a bull could probably mess up a bear. Probably depends on the size of both of them. You guys ever seen videos of, like, people getting gored by bulls and just being tossed, like, 10 feet into the air like they're weigh absolutely nothing?
Angle, huh? Here goes nothing.
Sorcery.
The battle is truly joined.
Damn.
Coming, if thou darest.
My turn. Ignis Argent.
Here goes nothing. Need some of this?
The battle is true.
My turn. I'm ready. Are you? I appreciate it. Really.
Letting my arrow fly and true. Yeah! I honor thee, my quarry.
10 feet? Dang. Yeah, I'm not even kidding. It could possibly be even higher. Two tanky animals, one with claws and teeth, the other with big horns. Apparently they're natural enemies, as in they hate each other when they see each other. That's right, I had business here. But before that... You arrive in Northreach, a town under Darius's control. Still, you are determined to retrieve the emerald and gold dragon stones.
Hello.
This is Northreach, the northernmost edge of the land. A guard posted by the gate of Northreach. His vices have led him to surreptitiously serve a gang of thieves, to whose leader he reports any sightings of suspicious new arrivals. Man, I'm glad I called that guy. 1,000! Where is it?
Good day.
Do you know of a man named Joshua? He's quite special to me. I do hope he's well. A young maiden whose heart belongs to a traveling swordsman. She looks forward to his monthly letters, which she treasures. Though those around her would have her live a quiet, comfortable life, she dreams of the day she might see the world with him. So I think this is the girlfriend of the dude that was at the arena. Joshua's poem restores HP and SP to a single ally? Oh, I don't want to steal that. That's messed up.
What ho?
My house, the great house of Byron, has a noble lineage. Not that many would know it now to look at us. How far we have fallen. I even had to part with the precious ring that was our family's heirloom. It seems our great house would truly end with me. Sucks to suck. Byron the Noble, a descendant of the once prestigious House of Byron. Generations ago, the family sacrificed much for the sake of Northreach and was beloved by all for it. However, by the time he was born, the townsfolk had long since forgotten his ancestors' noble deeds. Well, so his ancestors are cool, but what about this dude?
Well met.
I travel in search of tales and legends of the noble dragons, that I might put them down in a book. Or I would, but my master has asked me to assist him with his own work. So I cannot yet set out to investigate the 3 great dragons of this world.
Sorry.
Could I ask you to perhaps assist me in my research? I would know about the great dragons found in the Frostlands, the Clifflands, and the Highlands. I'd be greatly obliged if you could do this for me. Really, I would. Inquire. Traveling author. A writer fascinated by legends of dragons, for many years he had no interest in maintaining his physical health until he read a travelogue filled with the tales of dragons. Then and there he resolved to follow in the author's footsteps and embark on a similar journey. Alright, Robbie, have a good night. So, Meow, you're saying that bears and bulls don't actually exist in the same geographic areas, but when the cowboys were pushing west, the bulls would get aggressive on the bears? That makes sense. Master's longbow. Is this Xanet's longbow? Did he sells it? Occasionally poisons the target.
Hi.
Ah, there's nothing like that first pint after a hard day's work. Really warms the bones. A mercenary born in the Frostlands who made his way to Northreach in search of work. He believes that the strong have an obligation to defend the weak and refuses any contract that would force him to act against his conscience. Oh, what a stand-up fellow. What is this? Is that a plant?
Greetings.
You're a strange one coming all the way to a place like this. There's nothing here but an old run-down church. Pretty sure that's a girl sprite.
Greetings.
Tavern patron. Well, I was wrong. He just looks feminine. Like, looks like he has a pigtail or something. An unemployed man who is born and raised in this town. He badgers his younger brother for money, which he then wastes on alcohol. He has no intention of changing his ways.
Things are looking up.
You wouldn't believe the deal I got on this ring. Ooh, that fellow was desperate. Drove him right down till he's practically paying me to take it. Though I ran into a bit of a rough spot myself soon after. I had to sell off to a peddler of such things. Got a better price than what I paid for, at least. A man blessed with divine fortune. Invaluable treasures somehow find their way into his possession. However, since he has no eye for such things, he invariably sells them for a fraction of their worth. Nevertheless, he manages to get by. Can't ask for too much more than that.
Right.
Cold here, ain't it? It's the northernmost town in the Frostlands, after all. Townsperson, a young man born and raised in Northreach. Though he has lived with his half-brother since their father's passing, he has recently come to believe that it is time for him to make his own way in the world, and so he has begun to prepare in secret for a lengthy journey. I do appreciate how much lore has been written for all these townsfolk and whatnot. Like, most of the time, it really doesn't matter, but I appreciate when we finally meet, like, Joshua's girlfriend and stuff. Maybe I'll concoct something once. Skybreaker. Doombreaker. Trinity Sword? Oh man, it has even more speed. It's a pretty big town. Kind of reminds me of Narsh from the beginning of Final Fantasy VI.
Greeting to ye.
This whole town is surrounded by the castle walls. A retired guard who lives with his ailing wife and their son. He treasures his family's every moment together, for happiness is fleeting, and there's no telling how long theirs will last.
Great.
You seem to know what you're doing. Perhaps I will indulge in a little sparring. That reminds me, I need to fight the dude in the desert town, the old man. Because he exists and looked at me funny. Looked it.
Victory shall be mine.
I wasn't expecting to break him on my first turn. So he can do about 1,000 a turn. That's not great.
Death by 1,000 cuts. Now then. My blade is on. I wreak havoc upon thee.
He's alive.
Victory shall be mine. How about this? Victory shall be mine. Death by 1,000 cuts. The battle is truly joy.
Meow, in your town there used to be an arena where they'd have fights in the Old West days? We from Tombstone? They didn't really have an arena there.
The battle is truly joy. My blade is I wreak havoc upon thee.
How funny would it have been if I'd missed and then you did a Ice Storm and beat
I
me?
grow stronger.
It's a decent amount of experience. A fine fight that was. You have my thanks. As he's on the floor. Give me this. Don't this place just chill you to your very bones? And it's as old and run down as I am. Is this an old lady? A woman whose poor health prevents her from leaving her home. She lives with her husband and son and tries to do as much as she can for herself so as to not be a burden on her family. She's a thief. Let's fight her. You would raise your hand against an old woman?
Let us fight with honor. The battle is truly.
Meow, you googled it. It may have started with Spanish settlers and the bears won most of the time.
The battle is truly joy.
Da bears. Apparently the bears are actually good this year. Question mark?
Death by 1,000 cuts. The thrill of the fight.
We just beat up an old man and his wife. Such is life. I can't challenge this dude? Must be level 50 or higher, but he's not even got that many things.
Letting us beginning. Letting the hunt beginning.
Man, it's really annoying that Linda just does not scale at all into the end game.
Coming if thou darest. Coming if thou darest. Letting the hunt beginning. Miss it's me. Miss it's coming if thou darest. What next? What next?
Bears won because they could grapple the bull and target the neck. Interesting. I wonder if it's partially due to the size of the arena. Like, I wonder if a bull just couldn't get up to speed. I didn't pump it up. I got distracted.
What next? Coming. Letting my arrow fly and true. Letting the hunt begin. Saucy. Come.
This is going to take forever.
Miss it to me. Miss it to me. Come in if thou darest. Come in if thou...
No, I was trying to see how much HP I had left.
Letting the hunt begin. This will help us. Miss it. Letting my arrow come.
Chadwick, you've got to imagine that bulls are herd animals. An individual bull is not really suited to defense against a super predator. They kind of need the whole gang to make a wall, maybe.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
It's kind of impressive how bears can pierce the hull of a ship, though, right?
Come in if thou darest. Letting the hunt begin. Come in. I will not letting the hunt begin.
Fire the Ursus claws.
What next?
Add a second bull and a bear's toast. Okay, guys, who would win in the fight? One bull versus 100 bears.
The hunt endeth.
It seemeth we have won. 20,000, oh boy. Wish we had more of those like guardians now. Damn, didn't even notice that one. Night Shield. Lorne Cathedral. I've heard stories about that Byron lad, about how he mopes about the town, lamenting how he's fallen into such disgrace. But that is simply the way of the world. The gods are fickle, and those who rise up must eventually come down. I imagine anyone who has studied history could tell you that there have been worse reversals of fortune in the past. The Byrons can yet regain their former glory. An elderly man known by all the residents of Northreach, though none can recall exactly when he first came to the village. Despite having resided here for quite some time, some say he has not aged a day, which has only fueled speculation regarding his past. So I guess this dude looked old as hell when he came here, because he's 66. Erudite Greybeard. I don't think this is where I should be going at the moment, but there's a chest there, Hannett. Man. What a prude. Oh no, somebody beat up this poor old man. There's a monster on the loose. Guess I'll stay at the inn. Recover some SP. So with that horn, speaking of Galactus, I've been playing Marvel Rivals a little bit. It's pretty cool. I've been enjoying Rogue. Although, I'm getting a little bit annoyed at some teammates when I, as the tank, am outputting more damage than the DPS are. Can I switch Hanet now that her story is done? I can, yes. Alright, Therion, Adventures in Northreach. You arrive in Northreach, a town under Darius' control. Still, you are determined to retrieve the Emerald and Gold Dragonstones. Infiltrating the black market in Wellspring in pursuit of the second Dragonstone, Therion was reunited with Darius, his erstwhile partner in crime, who swiftly vanished, stone in hand. What's with those pitiful minces, so cold and guarded, distrusting and wary? Therion could not deny what Darius had said. He had sworn to trust no one. He would not be betrayed again. But even as he made his way to Northreach, Cordelia's words wouldn't leave him. Mr. Therion, I have faith in you. And so it was that he finally arrived at his journey's end. So this is Northreach. And it's eager to make a first impression. Stop! Those are mine! Not anymore, they ain't! Hand it over! Thieves! Someone stop them! Sorry to say, but ain't no one gonna stop those thieves. Aren't the guards in this town?
Truth be told,
Even the guards won't lay a hand on them. That's just how life is here. Best not to get too attached to anything.
But
I
see.
A thief's paradise, huh? Is this Darius' doing? Everyone here is living in fear.
Oi.
It's him.
Huh.
Yeah, no doubt about that. If it were lucky, he's just come to use the bog. He's a wanted poster.
Hey.
Give me a glass of your best. We're out of our best. Actually, we're out of everything. We're closing for the day. Best you be on your way now.
Sure.
Guess I'll show myself out. Is this me? They didn't even get my best angle. Beware. Any involvement with this man will be considered direct opposition to Lord Darius. Lord Darius. I guess he really does rule this town. Hey, Golden Inquisitor, nice to see you again. Have I ever thought of doing audiobook reading work? I've thought about it, but the thing is, like, even for all my scripts, it takes a lot of takes to get things sounding right. It's legitimate work. Like, it can sound easy to do voice work, but when you actually get into the nitty gritty, it's just quite a lot. And I don't know, like, audio stuff does seem kind of cool, but I don't really, unless I get scouted or something, I don't really see it be a reality, but thank you for the compliments. So now you're a wanted man, hey, Therion? Yeah, as if I didn't have enough problems. But think about it. Those wanted posters show that you've got Darius running scared. And that proves you're a thief to be reckoned with, right? Fair enough. Maybe you're good for more than mixing potions after all. That's me, full of surprises. So let's go, Therion. If anything happens, I've got your back. No offense, but I hope I won't be needing your services. Now that's the spirit. Let's go. Alright. So Stella's asking, how does playing Rogue work? Is it like when Rogue had Carol Danvers powers or what? Sort of. So for her first ability, she can float up in the air, and you can kind of wait to activate the second part of it, so you can fly around a little bit as Carol, which I kind of enjoy, because I was assuming that Rogue would have been a flying character inherently, but no, she has to like expend an ability to fly briefly, and then she can slam to the ground, and she punches people. She has a little bit of range on her punches. Then her second ability, she dashes forward, and then if you activate it again, it makes this small AoE circle around her that will pull enemies toward her, which is pretty cool. And then her third ability is the Rogue Grab, where she will grab an opponent and steal one of their abilities if they aren't like a hit scan character, essentially. So that's the hardest thing to understand how to work because of how many abilities it interacts with. And then her ultimate is an AoE drain that will steal some of the opponent's ultimate energy as well. She also has a right-click shield, which is not a very strong shield by any means, but it does the job. And if you click while doing that, you can dash forward as well. So she's like a really combo-heavy tank. She's pretty cool. But as a kind of brawler, like a lot is really team comp dependent. I like her though. Now, so didn't she kind of permanently absorb those powers, or did she eventually lose them? That's a good question. I don't know enough about the X-Men lore, like, over the years to say, and I'm sure some of the storylines are very different as well. She had to have the Carol personality removed eventually because it started taking over? That's wild. Captain Marvel's just that strong, huh? That sounds like it was a nightmare to program. It's really quite surprising. But like I've been saying for a long time, Rogue is one of my favorite X-Men, my favorite female X-Men, and Gambit was always my favorite male X-Man. And it's just a little bit coincidental that the two are a couple, and they brought both of these characters into the game one after the other. So it's like, okay, I gotta see how this works, which is why I started playing. Found you! You got some guts marching into this town?
Come again?
And you are? Wait, don't tell me. You're Darius's welcoming committee, aren't you? Aye, and we'll make sure to get the warmest of welcomes. Boys! I suppose quality over quantity doesn't mean much here.
Shut up!
If we stab you enough times, you'll still die! You think you can stall for some time by yapping? Ain't nobody coming to save you, even if you scream bloody murder.
That's right.
You best give up hope now. Everyone here fears Lord Darius.
Interesting.
So what's it like leeching off of someone else's power?
Shut up! Let's do it!
Kill him!
You ready for this?
Now then, I will cut you down!
Here we go. A tempest comes.
It depends on how long she absorbs from people. If it's a quick, it's short term and not really an issue. She and Mystique, who she was working with, started as a Miss Marvel villains. Oh, that's interesting, because in the cartoon, Mystique was her mother. Then Claremont got moved to X-Men, and he took his characters with him. Oh, okay. I didn't even know that about her lore, Stella. That's pretty cool. Thanks for sharing.
Letting the hunt
Without horns, you're sure the Smash Bros. Programmers can sympathize with Kirby and all? And Kirby is kind of crazy for everything that he can absorb. But at least with Kirby, it's always one at a time. But when you're like, could you imagine trying to add in Kirby now? My goodness. That's essentially what they did with Rogue. Obviously, the Marvel's Rivals cast is like, what, a third of Smash Bros? Wait, how big is Smash Bros? I don't even know.
a torrent of arrows.
Have at you. Out of my way.
Over 50? Okay. I think Marvel Rivals just got 42, 43, something around there. No. Daredevil is 45, right? So Rogue is 44? They just got one more than Overwatch. Or they will get one more with Overwatch once Daredevil releases in January. Did I say Daredevil? I meant Deadpool. Oh my goodness. They already have Daredevil. Oh yeah, one of the other cool things about Marvel Rivals is that they brought the voice actors from the cartoon X-Men for Rogue and Gambit.
The best money can buy.
Not something I expected.
Ignis Arctic.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Mystique is an adoptive mother. Oh, I thought she was a biological one. Mystique has all the kiddos. Did not know that.
Have at you.
Rivals can regularly add new characters for the 20 years easily. Oh yeah, absolutely.
I will cut you down.
It looks like they kind of add similar characters in waves so far. Because when I was looking at the release order, they had like all of the Fantastic Four characters kind of grouped together. And then
Let's get time for a rest.
they were bringing out some X-Men like Gambit and Rogue.
I appreciate it. Really? Where's the nearest tavern?
When you play Daredevil, the screen goes blank. Kind of unironically, yes. They do black out their screen after a certain distance.
Oh, drat it!
And then they gave him like a bit of a sonar ability, which will allow him to mark somebody, and he'll like focus on hearing them, and you can dash to them. They really paid attention to detail, stuff like that. Later now.
Are we done here?
Enough. I've got bigger fish to fry. Enjoy your victory while you can. 'Cause there's no way you're leaving this town alive. This is getting old fast. You ready to die, mate? It'll be slow and painful for you, that's for sure. There's nowhere left for you to leg it.
Damn it.
I'm starting to see the appeal of quantity over quality. These odds are bad any way I look at them.
Oh dear.
That look of resignation is unbefitting of you.
Well, I'll be damned.
Heathcote. I don't suppose you could have gotten here a little sooner?
Good to see you again.
You can thank me later.
Come now.
But now, follow me.
Got it.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Don't let him get away.
After him! Did they add Angela and Hela around the same time? I'm not sure. I don't remember, but
We should be safe here.
they did. I think you're probably right there. Oh, they were not? Okay.
Are you okay?
In a manner of speaking, yes. But I'm afraid I'm not as young as I used to be.
Same. You could literally always say that.
When I was your age, I never imagined time would wear down my bones so.
You're saying an old man slipped this bangle onto my arm without me noticing?
That was simply a skill I learned in my youth. But time will take even that from me eventually.
Where did you learn how to do that? Butler training? You were a thief, weren't you?
Guilty as charged.
Now it all makes sense. You're the one who set those traps in the manor, aren't you? You understand how a thief thinks because you were one.
An astute observation.
Huh.
I suppose I should explain myself. Would you humor this old man for a moment? I met Lord Ravis, Cordelia's father, before she was born. I was something like you at that time. Youthful, gifted, and proud of it. I was certain there was nothing in this world I could not steal.
Then why are you working for the Ravis family now?
For the same reason as yourself. I too snuck into the manor, only to get caught by the head of the household. He offered me a deal. He said he would not hand me over to the guards on one condition. That one day I would serve his child, who would have guardianship over the Dragonstones.
And now you're seeing that promise through to the end.
The more confidence one has in his skills, the greater the disgrace when he fails. You felt the same, did you not?
Of course. Whenever I look at this bangle, I remember that day. Outdone by a butler. And an old one at that.
And to add insult to injury, I was shown mercy by the very one I tried to rob. It was absolutely disgraceful. In the end, I had no choice but to start anew. Even still, I gained more than I lost in the manor that day.
Without taking a single leaf.
Indeed, I learned what it felt like to be believed in, and the value of believing in others. I'm sure you've heard the story of Miss Ravis's past.
Yeah, hard to imagine seeing the person she is now.
There was a time she thought the whole world was her enemy. She wouldn't let anyone get close. But as the days passed, she began to change.
How so?
I continued to have faith in her, and thus she learned to have faith in me. Wounds of betrayal run deep, but one must learn to have faith in others again before they can start to heal. And that is why she decided to have faith in you too.
Just like someone did for her.
That's enough talk of the past. You must find a way to get those stones back from Darius.
Me?
Yes, unfortunately, my old bones would be nothing but a hindrance if I accompanied you. But I have faith you can do it.
I'll come back with those stones. You have my word. Stay safe, Heathcote. Now to find where Darius is hiding. There's no way he covered all his tracks.
Looks like we have a little bit more travel banter. Yeah? You look like you want to say something. From the expression on your face, it would seem you found your answer. My answer? Maybe I have. It is a good thing to set one's mind at ease. Is it not invigorating to allow yourself to trust another? Maybe it is. I guess it's never too late to learn something new. Feels, kind of lame, that dialogue there. On the nose. Well, this is ironic. I'm the most wanted man here, but I haven't stolen a thing yet. Any trace of him yet? Not yet, sir. Vanished like a white wolf in a snowstorm, he did.
Nah.
And you'll be the next one to vanish if you don't stop your whining. Now, Lord Darius promised a reward for his capture. So if you ever want to see real riches, you better well find him. Yes, sir. Now get back to work.
Well.
He sure sounds important. He probably knows the way to the hideout. So Stella, you were saying you're pretty sure they gave Angela the one wing as a Final Fantasy VII reference because that's not in the comics at all. Real talk, I did not know who Angela was until later on because her design was so different in the game that I did not mentally map her onto the character that I've seen from the other Marvel media. Tharion's a much better mage than a thief at this point. Actually, I don't know. He does hit harder with his Forbidden Dagger than he does with his staff and his spells. But the spells just have a little bit more utility for breaking enemies. Hey, Sandy, nice to see you.
Interesting.
An abandoned church. Church? I said that strangely. An abandoned church. Nothing seems out of order. Except maybe these stairs. If their hideout isn't there, I don't know where it could be. But I can't just waltz through the front door.
Time to get to work.
Time to find myself a disguise. Wait, she was from Spawn? That's amazing. I always wanted to really get into Spawn because I had the Spawn Super Nintendo game and it seemed really badass, like the world and stuff, and kind of messed up. But it's kind of a pain Collecting comics, for real. Sure, Stella could tell us all about that. So, Stella, you were saying that you posted a vid about Angela when she got introduced to Marvel Rivals, but you don't know if anyone watched it? I don't remember if I watched it. There's a really good chance that I saw Marvel Rivals, and I was like, well, okay, and then just didn't watch it, because I didn't have any interest in it at the time.
Hey.
Looking for me?
Come here.
You're mine now! Damn, I lost him! See, this dude's a seasoned thief, not a seasoned catcher. Brigand leader's garb. Steal the clothes right off of him.
I'll take that.
You won't be needing these for now. Sleep tight. Bro, how come we couldn't do this to avoid some battles?
Well,
In nature, there existeth many kinds of mimics. Yeah? Like what? Well, there is a lizard that pretendeth to be a withered bow, and snatcheth its prey when it strayeth too close. Other creatures mimicking living plants or their own predators or precious stones. When I watch thee at work, I am reminded of them. You're comparing me to bugs and rocks? I am saying thou learnest from the natural world and showest great skill in apiary. 'Tis most interesting to me to see what role thou wilt take on next. Great. I'll try to keep you entertained. Yes, I like thee better when thou art agreeable like this. Don't push your luck. She called him an ape? We're aping around? Neil Gaiman and Todd McFarlane had a court battle over the rights. Gaiman won and sold them to Marvel. Wow, that's messed up. Obviously, this is before we knew all the Neil Gaiman stuff. Maybe that helps recontextualize it then. Meow, she was 3-issue miniseries that tied into Spawn before she was the main character, you think? Or did she appear in the main title? I thought Angela Lansbury was Spawn's wife, right? The name is familiar. Like, very familiar. Maybe it was one of the villains. I just remember being a kid and playing that Super Nintendo beat-em-up game and getting wrecked really badly. It was a pretty tough one. Took me a decent amount of attempts to beat the Redeemer. I couldn't read so good back then, so I thought his name was Reedmere, which I thought was a super cool name. And then I got older, and I was like, wait a second. It's not Reedmere at all, it's Redeemer! How lame!
Like a thief in the night.
Stealing clothes from a thief. That's a new one. Wait, Lansbury's from Murder, She Wrote? Damn it, why do I keep falling for that joke?
Now then.
Now to fool the lookouts.
White.
Hold it! Identify yourself! They're just kids. Must be new recruits. In that case...
You damn fools!
Just who do you think you are asking me that?
Yikes!
Sorry, sir!
That's enough.
You got guts forgetting who your leader is.
Begging your pardon.
Please forgive us. Fine. You're lucky I'm in a good mood today. But Lord Darius hear about it next it happens.
Now then.
Now listen, some fool claiming to be might try and slip in. But don't you dare let that bastard through, you hear?
Aye.
Yes, sir. Too easy. I'll never sneak in through a window again. But I better make it quick. It's only a matter of time until they figure out what happened. Out of my way! I got urgent news for the boss! It's you! You're that phony the leader was talking about! Phony? My clothes were stolen by that stupid thief! No leader of mine would be stupid enough to get his clothes stolen! You bastard! Little bit of slapstick humour. Got a license for that. And so I'm assuming we need to go left because it's green there, which means we'll move to the right. For the Herb of Revival. Wait a second. Okay. I was going to take off the evasive maneuvers thing, but screw that. That thing's gonna get on, or stay on until we get near the boss. So there's a purple chest that way.
I'll make this quick.
Meow, you have most of the early spawn stuff? That's cool. I'm jealous.
I will cut you down.
These are probably all weak to arrows.
Cursed witchery.
Bring it on.
What next?
Ignis Arctic.
Chadwick, you still have the Spawn Dreamcast game? Oh, I didn't even know there was a Spawn Dreamcast game. Is it any good? It's a dumb, fun arena shooter, actually. So they're not weak to that.
Death by 1,000 cuts.
They're probably weak to daggers or something.
I appreciate it. Really?
Yep.
All right. This calls for search.
Bro!
How about you? I am Bane. I will cut you down. With each battle, I grow stronger.
I'm not jealous. You have like 30 long boxes of comics, such a pain to store and move. True. I always actually made a comment about it, like, a part of me is jealous, but a part of me also just kind of dislikes owning a lot of physical media nowadays. For the precise reasons mentioned. Like, unless you're actively using something like that, it just tends to take up a lot of space and doesn't really have a lot of utility other than collecting dust. So unless you store them in such a way that you won't need to clean things, it can just be a bit of a hassle.
Now, let us hunt him.
The battle is truly joy. I will cut you down.
We missed. That sucks.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Chadwick, the Spawn game's weird because not everybody has guns. It's real fun being a Black Knight Spawn and just bodying fools with his giant sword.
Ignis Arctic. Out of my way.
Stella, you don't have many, but you do reread yours. You're not here to keep them in pristine condition. Things are meant to be used. I don't know. I've always been a little bit reluctant to try and...
Victory shall be mine.
Hold on. I've always been very reluctant to damage any type of book or reading material. Like, I've had professors to be like, oh, just make notes in your books as you read. I'm like, oh, hell no. Ain't gonna be doing that. Because when I was in elementary school and whatnot, or grade school, whatever you call it, there's definitely been times where I'd gotten books that had other people's notes written in it, and it always pissed me off. Gleaming amulet? Greatly reduces light damage taken. Cool. Stella, you're careful, but you're not going to pretend they might be worth something one day. Yeah, I don't try to collect things in terms of appreciating their value. Or rather, in terms of hoping that their value appreciates. I do appreciate, literally, their value, but that means a different thing.
Let us fight with honor.
Look at those skeleton dudes. They look cool.
Bring it on. This calls for surgery.
The battle is truly joined. Rain arrows upon them.
Just thinking of them as annotated editions, those are the worst. I will do no such thing.
Ignis Arctic.
Come in, if thou darest.
Mighty Slash, freeze all. Maybe I should catch this dude.
Now then. I will cut you down.
Out of my way. I appreciate it. Really?
Here we go. This calls for surgery.
Letting my arrow fly and true. Yeah. Holy strike, striking true.
Bring it on.
Notebooks are for writing and doodling, textbooks are for reading, exactly. Little bird aliens teach you how to wall jump in Jedi Survivor? There has to be a Super Metroid callback? Oh, yeah, okay. I see what you mean. Now you've also got bookshelves full of vinyls, same issue. They're just a pain to dig them out. Easier to download digital, but then you don't get the hissing noise of playing your vinyls. It is a little bit strange to me how much of a resurgence the vinyls or the vinyl market has had for records. I'm like, why? Like literally every time you play it, you're kind of worsening the quality when you could just have a FLAC if you're that particular about it, because I'm sure all this stuff is recorded digitally anyway nowadays. Like back in the day it totally made sense, but yeah, I don't know. Birds teach you to shine spark, and some monkeys teach you to wall jump. I mean, we gotta go through that way, don't we? Yep. Okay. I guess I have to backtrack twice. Nope, I can't go through this way? Oh, I can. Okay.
Tis a good day for battle. Victory shall be mine.
Meow, the vinyl you'll dig through? You're talking about digital comics. Something fun about digging through records?
Out of my way.
Here we go.
What next? Thy wounds are healed.
Have at you.
Spine shark sounds really cool. Wait, was there a typo? Spine shark? Did I say spine shark instead of shine spark? Did I make a spoonerism? It was you? Okay.
This calls for surgery.
Stella says, speaking of Marvel Rivals, anyone want a code for free Marvel Rivals sprays? You got one from your Marvel Unlimited sub? Sure, if you wouldn't mind DMing me it. I would need to look into it. If I have to link my Discord account or something, then I might not want any. Don't really use this spray as much. What is this? Alright, so this is just nothing?
Come on, I've got better things
That
to
dude
do.
looks like guts.
Now then. Out of my way.
You just enter code in the UI? Okay.
Witchery.
What's the big idea?
Oh no, what ability was that? That's messed up. Poison Mist. Hey Global, nice to see you. Spine Shank, the lesser known late 90s grunge new metal band. That's not enough genres, Global. Could they fit into anything else? Just sounds like a lot of words to say butt rock. Are you a big butt rock enjoyer? And for anybody who is like, what the hell is butt rock? It's a joke based on how many radio stations in the late 90s and 2000s would say that they play nothing but rock. So it just became a pretty easy catch-all term that they played butt rock.
Letting the hunt begin. Thy wounds are healed.
I will cut you down.
Galmoth, has anyone here played Metroid Prime 4? You've not heard good things? You're not even talking about the annoying Galactic Federation guys? The level design is apparently subpar too. Honestly, I'm not surprised. I've not really kept up with it at all. Like, it did not look good to me, and I figured if it was actually good, people would start raving about it, but it's been notably quiet on that front, hasn't it?
I appreciate it. Really.
What next? The hunt endeth.
Chadwick, you said, I think MP4 suffered from its own hype. I'm like, really? I think that's a pretty okay media playback format. Oh no. When abbreviations have multiple meanings. Global said, "Is that the origin of butt rock?" Yeah. You didn't know? Yes, sir. Do you know the origin of yacht rock? It's when a yacht would rock while
Now, let us hunt.
chilling in the ocean or bay,
Have at you.
right?
I will cut you down.
Oh, cool. Bouncer weak to swords. Who would have thunk it? We get one go.
My turn.
Without horns, you only knew that all of the 3D Sonic music was butt rock. MP4, sometimes audio, sometimes video, sometimes both. True. Get your QuickTime player ready? Oh, hell no. This is a Winamp stream.
Here goes nothing. This calls for
Come in, if thou darest. Rain and arrows up on me.
Out of my way. I appreciate it. Really?
Have at you. I shall pierce you through.
Llama for life, exactly.
The thrill of the fight.
Winamp had the best visualizers. Not only that, but the fact that it had the custom skins was quite nice. Although, to be honest, I pretty much just always used the default black skin, whatever it's called. And the only real difference was that I always made the equalizer on the bottom, and I put the playlist in the middle. But yeah, Winamp's compatibility was extremely good. It was really strange to me that they discontinued it. And Windows Media Player was just straight up garbage in comparison to Winamp. If MP4 is so good, where is MP5? MP5 is already out, bro. Hate to be the bearer of good news.
Found you. I still don't get why Darius is after the Dragonstones, though.
'Cause he'll grant me an even greater power than I have now.
Darius!
Still alive, I see. I didn't think you had it in you to come this far. You must really want that bangle gone.
Yeah. But I'm not here for me anymore.
Well then, who are you here for?
For the people who put their trust in me.
What? Those eyes. I hate those eyes.
It's the power of friendship.
What happened to those minces I saw in Wellspring? They were broken, hopeless, defeated. And now they look like they did all those years ago. Because people trust you? Don't make me laugh. You'll just be betrayed again.
You're right. I might.
Do you know what happens when you trust others? They see you for the knife you are and use you all they want. That's how I got to where I am today. I used you to get what I wanted, and now I own this whole town.
Right, Lord Darius. But after you've betrayed so many people, it must get pretty damn lonely at the top.
You're such a sentimental fool.
Maybe I am a fool. But trust is a sentiment I want to believe in. And it's one worth fighting for. You ready for this?
Oh no, he's tripping. Did you forget what I taught you, Darion? Trust is the first step towards betrayal. We are shadows in the night, you and I. We have nothing to gain from trust. You might be right. We're nothing but good-for-nothing thieves at the end of the day. We're parasites, stealing from others to keep ourselves going. But Darius, even bottom feeders like us can know what trust is.
Silence.
Don't preach to me, you worthless little worm. Hey, Ishi, nice to see you again. He's done stolen my items. What a jerk, man. What the hell?
Come in, if thou darest. We're rising again.
Silence.
Victory shall be mine.
Thank goodness. Give me those items back.
My turn. Elemental Fruit.
Victory shall be mine.
I don't even know what he's weak to. Maybe I should just hold off.
Watch my blade dance.
My turn. Ignis Ardent.
Letting my arrow fly and true. Yeah! A miracle indeed.
Here goes nothing.
I forgot to switch out Tharion's evasive maneuvers. A real thief would have stolen my heart? No, only a phantom thief would be able to do that, Meow Laser. This guy's a phony.
Pick your poison.
Darius straightens his posture. Oh my goodness.
He gets.
So in between spear and axe. So dagger? Or sword? Dagger.
Now then.
Doesn't have daggers anymore.
Lightning strikes.
What next? A miracle indeed.
You might die. Actually, we're pretty okay with health right now.
Victory shall be mine.
What about that guy from Indiana Jones? He took people's hearts? What movie was it that somebody took some other dude's heart out and put it in a doggy bag? Why am I blanking? Oh no, can't think of it.
Ensnare them!
Damn, what a jerk.
Here goes nothing.
I did try wind, right? I don't even remember.
Let's get down to work. The best that money can buy.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Might be weak to darkness then, I'm not sure.
My turn.
Damn! Use this!
What if he steals my action commands? He seems to be working on that.
Here goes nothing.
Yeah, screw it. Let's just beat him up.
Let's get down to
No,
work.
no, no, no. I wish I wore down his armor. Kind of want Hana to be a thief again. Need to figure out what all else he's weak to. Nice. So it might be darkness
Come
then.
in, if thou darest.
Because I did try lightning, didn't I?
Lightning, done my bidding.
Here we go. Alrighty. Desperate times.
Now then!
Also, welcome back in, Ahmed.
My blade is unbending!
He doesn't have the SP. That's funny.
How about this?
Letting the hunt begin.
Just so I know.
Trying this.
So it's not dark.
Let's do this!
Had me?
Out of my way! The battle is truly joined. Out of my way!
go.
How is his tool not falling over? He's leaning hella tough. He's tripping, that's all. And I guess Hana can heal us. He is weak to wind. I thought I tried wind.
My turn.
Kind of wish I remembered what I did and did not use. Anyway.
Letting the hunt begin. A miracle indeed. Letting my arrow fly and true. Coming. Cowering before the huntress.
Here we go.
I think I want to save his EP, actually. Doesn't matter when some bosses love to shift their weaknesses. It is important to still know what those weaknesses are to get them done. Because they tend to not have the exact same weaknesses, by which you can kind of guess a little bit more reliably what they do have access to. I've got an idea.
The best money can buy.
I see through the defenses.
Victory shall be mine. My blade is unbending. I wreak havoc upon thee.
You were always so confident in yourself, Darion. But for all your skills, there was always someone making more. I suppose that's the price of having a soft heart.
I see.
I guess the rich and hard-hearted made better company than I did.
Truth is,
You know I can't hold a candle to your skills as a tea leaf. So I had to do whatever it took to survive. Darius straightens his posture. He's slipping.
the battle is truly joy.
Here goes nothing. Alrighty.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Out of my way. You're too kind.
Victory shall be mine.
Here we go. Need some of this?
Right, his defense is super weakened.
Coming, if thou darest.
Capture him! Nope. Untamable. Can't believe it.
Never missing.
I appreciate it, really.
Here we go. Need some of this?
Victory shall be mine. My blade is I wreak havoc upon thee.
23,000. Using the red. I gotta know what he has to steal, though.
What's yours is mine.
Red apple. Keeps the doctors away.
Come in, if thou darest.
More games need a Necro class? Absolutely agreed, Stella. ChatGPT is a blue mage? I guess that kind of makes sense because it steals from everybody to spit out its skills, right? If Elder Scrolls Online can make a Necro, any RPG can. I have seen some pretty cool Necros in MUD's Multi-User Dimensions, the old text-based games. And it's always kind of saddened to me that modern RPGs haven't quite lived up to the hype that I had for that. No wonder Alphen can't deal a lot of damage. Bro is holding a red apple. True.
Come in. Cowering before the huntress.
Curses.
I can't lose. Not to a knife like you.
That's enough.
The knife is you, Darius. Me? Baryon hit him with the no you. What is this?
Yes.
You lived in fear of being betrayed, so you were always the betrayer. You were too afraid to trust others.
Shut up.
I'm not afraid. I used you and disposed of you because I knew I could do it like Jack Jones. I could do it to Jack Jones? What does that mean? I don't need anyone, and I don't need you.
At me? All right.
Oh, this dude doesn't even move for another turn. Okay, we've got a lot of time to make this work. Hired help.
Alrighty! The best that money can buy.
Ulrich's attack power is still up. His defense is still way down. So this should be GG really shortly here.
The battle is truly joined. With each battle, I grow stronger.
Hey, we got a red apple.
So, it's finally over.
Looks like it, partner. What was it that you wanted? Did you get it? After you betrayed me?
You're so predictable, Therion. I wanted to see the view from the top, and I would have stepped on anyone to get ahead. It was fine if nobody believed in me. As long as I could keep climbing, I didn't need anybody else. I'll be at the top. Me!
Farewell, partner.
Damn it. Who cares about the stones? I have money. I can start over somewhere else. You there! Help me carry this gold! This, and this, and this! All of it! It's all mine!
He's about to get Breaking Badded.
You traitors!
Traitors? Ha! That requires loyalty first. We're only here for your money.
Exactly. Gareth was probably the only one who gave a damn about you.
Look at all this money! And it's all ours now! Someone help me. Partner, please.
Heathcote! Mr. Therion!
In the flesh.
I'm getting too old for adventures like this.
Okay, they'll leave the weapon line.
Perhaps it's time I started acting my age.
I'm so happy to see you back safely.
I apologize if I made you worry.
You even had me worried, old man.
Pardon?
It's nothing. More importantly, here are the Dragonstones. Don't lose them this time.
I can't thank you enough. Your promise has been fulfilled. I shall remove the ban now. Heathcote, the key, please.
Therion stole it a long time
Key
ago.
won't be necessary, milady.
What do you mean?
The lock has already been undone.
What?
He's right.
But when?
I discreetly unlocked it when you first suggested it.
That was ages ago. Mr. Therion, did you know it was unlocked the whole time?
Would it matter at this point? So, tell me what's so special about these stones.
You can summon Shenron!
Darius said they could grant him some great power.
Well,
Allow me to answer in your stead, Miss Ravis.
Punch Houdini in the stomach? That's messed up, Meowlaser.
The Dragonstones are the keys to unlocking the Gate of Finis.
And that is...
A gate that, if opened, can change this very world. Or so the legends say. It may sound like a mere fairy tale, and yet...
Darius believed it. Do you think the Dragonstones granted Darius the power to rule all those thieves?
I cannot say for sure, but whether or not its power or the gate exists, the Ravis family has been the guardians of these stones for generations.
It's a great story and everything, Heathcote. And it's got nothing to do with me.
Of course it doesn't. Your promise to the Ravis family has been fulfilled.
Mr. Therion.
Well, I guess this is goodbye.
Mr. Therion?
Can't you just let me walk away in silence for once? Or is there something else you need me to do?
No, of course not.
She simply came to see you off.
You don't need to do that.
I understand, but I just had to this time. You left before I could properly thank you. Without you, who knows what would have befallen my family's heirlooms? But you risked your life to see them restored, and for that, you have my eternal gratitude.
You should be invited to a banquet and then use that opportunity to steal the stones like you meant to the first time around.
I don't need thanks. Like I said, I was just fulfilling my half of a deal.
Even still, the fact that you helped me is undeniable.
If you insist.
Where will you go?
Wherever my feet take me.
So it's a wanderer's life for you then?
More or less.
I wish you a safe journey, Mr. Therion. Farewell.
Cordelia. Thank you.
A Wanderer's Life. Therion wrests control of the Emerald and Gold Dragonstones. ... Galamoth, we're going to say wherever the wind takes me is a joke, but that's pretty much what he said. Yep. Without Horn says, and at the end of the story, our hero learned nothing of value. The end. True. Therion's ending here was very abrupt. Yeah, I was not a fan of his story pretty much at all. Like, it felt really hackneyed, and he learned the value of friendship, and so he was fighting Darius for friendship rather than revenge, which made a lot more sense because he was betrayed. It's, yeah, this one is pretty damn weak. Which kind of sucks considering how much utility he has as a party member for just stealing from NPCs. So GG's, we beat Therion's quest finally. So, it was the old man in this place that I wanted to beat up. Not this old man, the one downstairs. The strongest guy in the world. My tiger is dead and gone. We were together for years and he was like a friend to me. You guys, how I missed that striped scamp. Man, that is sad. I regret talking to that dude. Galamoth, I work alone. Now let's all go rob this mansion. Exactly. How about I skin you and sell you to the local butcher? Alright,
Let us
Miss
fight
2-star.
with honor. Have at it.
Get out of here.
Battle, I grow stronger.
Do you think Ulbrich appears as a giant to her?
Boy!
What business do you have coming to my home? This old, bold sellsword once traveled the world with his 7 comrades. One by one, each returned home, while he alone resolved to follow the road wheresoever it goes. Oi! Just because you were the hero of the world once doesn't mean you're nothing now, Mr. Maxed Out Townsperson Man. Whose chapter 4s have I done so far? Right now it's just been Honnet and Therion.
Let us fight with honor. Now then,
Should probably buff up my defenses first.
stand firm.
That jerk!
The battle is truly
Alright, we're gonna lose already.
death by 1,000 cuts.
I do 0 damage to this old man. He really was the hero of old. I'm sorry.
Now then,
I didn't mean it.
victory shall be mine. Stand firm.
That's GG. How funny would it have been if I didn't save it before fighting this old man, and then I had to go fight Darius again? Dude, Ulbrich, he made you look like a chump. A regrettable outcome. And he just took my milk money. Galamoth, when you drink alone, you prefer to be by yourself. Understandable, but sometimes it's nice to have company when you're drinking alone, right? Alright, so now that we did, what's his name's quest? Therion. Let's go ahead and work on Ulbrich's next. So we need to go to Riverford. And it looks like South Orwell Pass is the way to go. I can't travel to either location yet. Damn it. So we'll start from Kwawi Quest and then work to Riverford. Have I really not been to Orwell? Wait, is this shrine here on this map? Yeah, okay, that's fine. So I've already been there. Where am I going? South Boulder Fall? I think this is the wrong way. Yes. I think doing this is a little bit faster. I wonder if they added in load times to make it more reminiscent of older titles.
Let us begin. Come in, if thou darest.
Long-eared Loloris, King Condor.
Holy strike, striking true.
Damn!
Oh, he's got 1 HP. I didn't think about that.
I will cut you down!
Here goes nothing. That'll do her.
Sent us so.
I guess these
The
things
battle is truly joy.
also had white health still. Never mind.
With each battle, I grow stronger.
So maybe I just came in here, noticed that it was level 45 and noped out. So there's a fake shrine up there, but it's not a real shrine, so I'll leave it alone.
Come on, I've got better things to do.
I like the enemy design a lot.
The battle is truly joy.
Cliff Bird King.
Letting my arrow fly and true. A torrent of arrows.
Here goes nothing. A tempest comes.
Then are they weak to lightning?
Tonight, Riff. Come in.
Now then.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Double elemental arrow dance. Triple attack. Too bad those are arrow element. Otherwise, I might have tried to catch that guy.
Here we go. This calls for search.
The Native American Tengu. Something like that. What's with that dude out there? I guess there have been NPCs in the world. It's been a long time since I've just been traversing between areas. Or, well, North Riverford, traverse to Riverford. We'll try to visit both places. Unlock them both.
It's a good day for battle. Victory shall be mine.
I have a hunch this might work.
I appreciate it. Really?
He missed! It would have worked.
All right. This calls for search.
It's a woolly spider?
What next?
The battle is truly joy. I will cut you down!
Ignis our day.
Bring it on.
Letting the hunt begin. Thou didst fight with courage.
Now I don't even really remember what I'd used on that spider. No, I'm pretty lucky that wasn't a mimic, because my party needs to heal. Not that we've had a mimic just yet. Wait, is this a red apple? No, I can't go over there. Oh yeah. What is a red apple? Grants full BP to a single ally. Okay.
Well met.
This town here marks the edge of the Clifflands. We don't got much in Orwell, but feel free to stay as long as you like. I should be using these. Oh no, this is SP. For some reason I thought it restored BP to everybody. Let me save it here, and then I'm going to go back to the other town. But I think maybe before I do that, I should check out the equipment shop if there is one. Bear cleaver? Ooh, that's nice. It's a neat little song. It's almost like a pan flute of some sort. North Riverford Traverse. Oh. Thought I'd be able to walk over that way. There's a shrine. Shrine of the Warbringer. I knew it. I knew it, y'all. Herb of Revival. Remind me when we get to the boss to switch out Therion's evasive maneuvers.
Standest thou against me?
They look evil and dark.
Now then, I will cut you down.
All right.
Cool.
Out of my way.
My turn.
Letting my arrow fly and true. Holy strike, strike and true.
Now then. Out of my way.
Here goes nothing.
Don't forget to switch out dude's maneuvers when I get to the boss. Thanks. We're not there yet. And Shadow. Man, this isn't even that good.
The hunt endeth.
Maybe it strikes multiple times. Maybe it is good. They do give you quite a large amount of elixirs in this game. Wait. Let's save it before I go back for that chest.
Standest thou against me? Then be hunted.
Have at you. I will cut you down!
My turn. Gracious. Clutch.
Oh, even the other dude's weak to ice. That's nice.
Bring it on!
What next? Holy strike, striking true.
Victory shall be mine!
All right.
Letting the hunt begin.
Should have been using True Strike on her a lot more than I have been. Keep forgetting about it. Because generally, multi-hits tend to be stronger in endgame than singular ones, but her accuracy isn't quite enough to make up for that much of a gap. We're gonna get into another battle right before I talk to that guy. I'm about to face the Warbringer, y'all. A voice echoes in your head. Hail, traveler. I am Vinihild, Warbringer. Thou wouldst learn from the lost secrets I hold? Then first thou must prove thy worth.
I will not fail.
She's Gilgamesh. Not the grass, not the crow.
All right.
What a mean lady.
That's what I'm here for.
Letting my arrow fly in true.
Gotta make her go slower.
Yeah, better than a snare.
Ignis Arctic.
Yes, I did switch out the maneuvers. Thank you, Malaser. Just go down the list. She's weak to ice. Oh no.
Letting my arrow fly in true. Lightning, done my bidding.
The battle is truly joy. How about this?
Here we go. The best one can buy.
She's probably going to have some way to reduce all of our defenses. Out of position.
The battle is truly joined. Out of my way!
Oh.
What next? We rising again.
Yo, you're rising.
Out of my
We're
way.
AMD.
Glacius. Launching.
Counter that.
Here goes nothing. Don't get carried away.
Coming, if thou darest. A miracle indeed.
All right. Need some of this?
Have at you. My blade is I wreak havoc upon thee!
I'm ready. I appreciate it. Really?
She stands there imposingly.
What next?
I think I need to do the heal. Let's see what the base heal more does.
A miracle indeed.
Okay, just slightly
Here
lower.
we go.
Watch it be weak to the mace thingy.
Don't get carried away. Whoa.
I'm glad she doesn't counter that.
Fantastic.
The battle is truly joined.
I did try lightning.
Stand firm.
Bring it on.
Hmm.
Need some of this?
Have at you.
Not sure what I should use. Oh, duh. Abide. Ooh, I hit pretty
Out of my
hard.
way. I see through the defenses.
What next? than a snare. Letting the hunt begin. Yeah! A miracle indeed.
Yeah, so both she and Therion are pretty well
Truly joined.
buffed up. People have increased strength until the next turn when we break her. That's good. I don't think I've shot her with the bow yet.
Rain arrows upon them.
Here we go.
Send soul.
Bring it on. Alrighty. The best one can buy.
Coming, if thou darest. Better than a snare.
Have at you.
She's got that Firekeeper eye mask on, the Duchess mask.
My blade is unbent. I wreak havoc upon thee.
21,000. Cool.
My turn. Elemental push.
She's weak to stabs. Okay.
Damn.
I'm scared. What can I do about this? Haunted and Therion have the most staff work. So maybe I should just give them
Use this.
pomegranates.
Here we go. Don't get carried away.
Letting the hunt begin. Coming.
Send soul. Send soul.
Here goes nothing.
So we have a turn to gain things back. I think I might want to try to make Alphen use the merchant skill for 30,000. So should buff himself up for now. No, I could break him now. Actually, anybody could break him now. Or her now. Do I want to delay, though?
Try this.
Damn. Have a taste of this.
Letting my arrow flying true. Holding back a miracle indeed.
Alright, her defense is still down. Okay, that's really good to have.
Here.
Here goes nothing. Let's get down to work. The best
That was about 20,000. That wasn't too bad.
Darest.
Could do the leg hold trap for now, so that way her next turn we have a little bit extra time.
Better than a snare.
Have at you.
Damn, she's still on white HP. She is super tanky.
My blade is I wreak havoc upon thee.
Here goes nothing.
Oops. She's still on white HP. This is pretty nasty.
Desperate times.
Coming, if thou darest.
We still have all of our physical defense up, which is good. Don't know what I should use.
Holy strike, striking true.
So it's got to be weak to dark.
How about this?
Letting my arrow flying true. Holding back nothing.
I think I should stall after this turn.
I think not.
Here we go. Don't get carried away.
My turn. I'm ready.
Here goes nothing. Try this. Whoa.
Could break her now. Don't want to just yet.
Sent to Salt!
Fulbrick dies to poison. Oh, okay, he lived.
Using this.
Use BP on himself.
How about this?
Tiger Rage?
Bring it on.
Hmm. Now that's an idea. Okay.
That'll do her.
Well, that's actually a big heal.
I see your defenses.
What next? Yeah, better than a snare.
Here goes nothing.
Is there a way to buff up my attack? This. Oh no. Decreases physical and elemental defense of a single ally for 5 turns? What? Okay. So we should have 2 turns of being able to break her.
Don't get carried away.
My turn. Try this!
Victory shall be mine. My blade is unbending. I wreak havoc upon thee!
Letting the hunt begin. Using this.
No, I used the wrong thing. Damn it. What am I thinking?
Now then.
Hey, she's yellow.
My blade dance.
Here goes nothing.
Damn it, I need to buff all of our defense right now.
Let's get down to work.
The best that money can buy.
Letting the hunt.
Didn't realize that had fallen off. So I could bump up Alphen and get him. Or Therion, rather.
Using this.
I'm ready. I appreciate it. Really?
Damn, that would have one-shot me. Luna held summoned 3 weapons? Uh-oh. Huh? What does that mean?
How about this?
Glacius. Clutching.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Oh, so she gets more turns. Ooh, yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna keep them all grouped up then. So that is only one hit.
Here we go.
At least now I know.
Don't get carried away.
Guardian Lion Dog? Oh my goodness.
Failed.
What the hell do I do now? Don't I have like an olive bloom? Oh no, that's the component, isn't it? I'm gonna die. This is RIP.
Here.
Sorry.
Lady!
Here.
I knew I should have made him start dodging. Yeah, okay, GG.
What's the big idea? Oh, shucks.
Man, that is rough. Okay, I think we'll go ahead and call it here. I might try to fight her again first thing tomorrow. So thank you guys for joining. Hopefully I'll catch you all again at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So until then, take care, stay safe. Last Protagonist out.